Preventing plagiarism. This video provides strategies to help you avoid unintentional plagiarism while working with sources and completing assignments. Tips for working with sources. Start early. Rushing makes you more likely to lose track of sources, take shortcuts, or fail to cite properly. Take notes carefully. Consider making notes on individual cards or Word documents to avoid mixing up sources. Be sure to include full bibliographical information for the source so that you don't forget where the notes came from. Cut and paste with caution. Don't take chunks of text from your sources without recording exactly where they came from, including the title and page number. Use color coding. Use a different color for information taken from each source and to distinguish your own ideas from the ones you're borrowing. Include references as you make notes and as you write your paper. Do not plan to go back and add them later. You may lose track or run out of time. Using and citing sources in your paper. You will need to incorporate information from sources into your assignment by quoting, paraphrasing, and summarizing. Citing goes hand in hand with using sources. Quoting. Quoting is using an author's words exactly as they appear in the source and using quotation marks or block indenting. For example, here is a quote from a journal article. The quote is introduced with a signal phrase, which indicates that you are about to include a direct quote, paraphrase, or summary. Two common signal phrases are the author suggests that and the author argues that. Paraphrasing. Paraphrasing is rewriting a passage from a source in your own words in order to simplify and clarify the author's ideas. Here is a paraphrase of the quotation from Lubben-Schultz's article, which we saw earlier. Word switching is replacing some of the words in a passage with synonyms. It is plagiarism. Change the original passage enough that you can call the writing your own, while acknowledging that the idea belongs to someone else. Summarizing. Summarizing is using your own words to present a shorter restatement of an author's main ideas, focusing on the central points only. For example, here is a summary of the main ideas in the Therapy Animal article. Write a summary from memory to avoid plagiarizing the author's words. Quoting, paraphrasing, summarizing. Which one? Consider quoting directly from a source only when it's important to share the author's exact words, or if paraphrasing or summarizing could alter the meaning. Paraphrase or summarize when you want to share an idea, especially when you can express it using fewer words. Most of the time you should use summary and paraphrase. Citing. When should you cite? You must cite a source when you quote, paraphrase, or summarize it, use charts, graphs, or images from it, or include facts that you learned from the source that are not common knowledge. How should you cite? Check with your professor to confirm his or her requirements. There are many citation styles. If you're asked to use APA, check out the APA guide on the library website for help with constructing in-text citations and reference pages. An in-text citation appears in parentheses immediately after you include a quote, paraphrase, or summary in the body of your assignment. Here's what an APA in-text citation may look like. A reference page citation appears on your reference page and provides all bibliographical information for a source. You must include a reference page citation for each source that you use in your assignment. Here's what an APA reference page citation may look like. Applying the tips and strategies outlined here will help to ensure that your assignments and presentations are plagiarism-free. If you have any questions, ask for help.